Very good evening, all of you. Hope you all are doing well. Let's start with today's session. Quick recap of yesterday's session. In yesterday's session, we discussed about update command. Then we discussed about delete command, about select, then where clause, right? Then we discussed something about alter command. Using alter, we saw how to add a column, how to drop a column, how to modify any column. Okay. Then continuing with that, next we have to discuss about rename command. Rename you can use to rename any database object. Database object means your table, functions, procedures, all are database object. Index is a database object. Trigger is a database object. So to rename any table or you want to rename the column of that table, in the previous version of MySQL, you were able to rename database as well. But the latest version, like 8 version and onwards, they don't allow you to rename database. Okay? But previously it was allowed. So rename command is used for renaming the name of your database object. That database object can be table, it can be the column name, it can be index name. Okay, so how to rename it? One by one we will discuss. So rename command is used to change the name of an existing database object, like changing the name of your table, changing name of a column. Column name changing, yesterday we have discussed, but again we are going to discuss under this rename command. Index we haven't learned yet, no worries, but they're saying that you can change the name of index as well. Now first we'll see how to rename a table. Okay, so you just have to write rename what you want to rename. Table. Yesterday we saw renaming a column. Therefore, I wrote rename column. Now you have to write rename. Rename is a keyword. Then what you want to rename? Table. So I'll give the table name. Okay. Then rename. Sorry, rename is a keyword. Then table is a keyword. Then you have to give the old table name to new table name. Whatever. So whatever the old table is will get renamed to this new table. Syntax is like this: rename table name, which is the old table, to new table. Okay. As an example, if you want, I'll show you. We already have one database, right? This which we have already created. I'll just go into that database. You have to use that database. Okay. Now we have this table employee. Suppose for time being, I'm changing it to EMP. So I'll write rename what I want to rename table, then the name of the table, employee, then keyword two, and the new name is suppose EMP. So I'm changing the employee table name to EMP name. Okay, so suppose if I run this, now my table name is changed to, you can refresh and see this side. See, previously the table name was employee. Now can you see it has become EMP. Therefore, if I issue select query or I issue describe employee, it will give an error. It will say there is no table with the name employee existing. See, netOnetDB.employee doesn't exist. Instead of that, if I write DSCEMP, it will work, right? Is it giving the description of employee table? Okay, and again you want to rename it back to my back to the original. Then again EMP to employee. Okay, it is renamed here. You can refresh and see EMP is again back renamed to employee. And now if I issue this command, it won't give error. It is giving the description of employee table. Okay. Same way you can rename column as well. That we have discussed yesterday. But again, I'm taking why? Because now we are discussing specially the rename command. So you can rename column as well. But if you want to rename column, only rename column is not sufficient. You have to use it along with alter command. So first you have to write alter. What you want to alter? Table name. Okay. And then you have to write rename. And what you want to rename? Column. So you have to mention that keyword column. Column is also a keyword. Rename is a keyword. Table is a keyword. Alter is a keyword. Okay. So rename, as here we have written rename table. Here you have to mention rename column. And then the old column name to new column name. Okay. So you can try this. See, alter table name, rename column, old column name to new column name. This we have discussed yesterday only, guys. You can check here. See, I did rename column full name. Previously, I renamed it by modify or by change. I changed that name to full name. And then by rename, I've changed that full name back to name. Okay. So you can do renaming of a column as well. Now, in the previous version of MySQL, it was supported to rename database as well. It is not allowed, but I'll just give you the command. But suppose in interviews and all, if they ask, you have to mention that the latest version doesn't allow it. Get it? So you in previous MySQL 5 and all, I remember I have used it. In MySQL 5 and all, I have changed the database name as well. Rename what you want to rename database, old database to new database. Correct? You can even ask to your AI tool. That is what you have to take the help of AI tool in such situations, not for each and every step. Get it? Don't be 100% rely on AI tool. Like, yeah, I can ask, like, can we rename database in MySQL? Yes, but not directly means lot of activities you have to do. One by one table names and but direct rename database is not. Can you see? MySQL doesn't support a rename database statement. Older versions had it. So that's what I just wanted to clarify. Like in MySQL 5 and all, I have done it. That time this command used to work. This command, rename database, old database to new database. But the newer version is not supporting it. But if you want, you can do it. Like create a new database and move the tables to that and then delete that old. So that all provision is there. We can do it. Okay. So that is a lengthy activity. Okay. Then moving to the next command. Next command is truncate. Now remember, truncate, we feel as if it's like a delete command, but it comes under DDL category. It doesn't go under DML category. Understanding, guys? Delete is a DML command. What delete does? Deletes the records from your table. Right or no? Delete we have discussed in yesterday's session only. What truncate does, it will delete all the records from your table and only keep the structure of your table. Means the table will exist. Only the records from the table are deleted. Get it? So truncate and name of the table. Truncate table and the name of the table. Simply, it is going to delete all the records from the table, but the structure of the table will exist. Now, this is again one common interview question that they ask you differentiate between truncate, drop, and delete. A common interview. If you ask to AI also, give me the favorite 50 top 50 basic interview SQL questions. In that, sure, you'll get this question that give the difference between truncate, drop, and delete. Okay. Remember, drop and delete, sorry, drop and truncate, they both come under DDL category. They are data definition language. Delete comes under DML category. First basic thing. Truncate will delete all the records and keep the structure. It will maintain the structure. Structure is reserved, but the records are gone. Drop will delete the records also, as well as the structure is also removed. So if you try to perform operation on that table, it will say the table doesn't exist. Understanding? Table present ही नहीं है ऐसे बताएगा. Table gone. Okay. But here the table is existing. Only the records are gone. It is like when you order something from Swiggy or Zomato, so the bags which come, they're disposable bags, right or not? The bag come, you just remove all the items from it and keep it at different place, and you discard that bag as well. वो बैग भी डिस्पोजेबल होता है क्या फायदा है रख के तो उसको आप ट्रैश कर देते हो उसको डिस्कार्ड करते हो एंड डस्टबिन में डाल देते हो दैट इज ड्रॉप correct and truncate what it will delete the record like बैग में के सारे आइटम सब निकाल के रख दोगे and that bag is proper cloth bag it is a reusable bag so you just fold it and keep it at some place and whenever you want you can start using that bag again exactly like truncate so truncate will delete the record but the table structure will exist okay and delete deletes the record but here you can delete it on the conditional basis also so where clause you can use in delete but you cannot use where clause in truncate truncate doesn't allow where clause conditional deleting is not there वो directly सारे records उसमें से delete कर देता है table रखेगा delete सारे रिकॉर्ड भी डिलीट कर सकता है सिलेक्टेड भी कर सकता है बिकॉज इन डिलीट यू कैन गिव वेयर क्लॉज फिल्टर्ड रिकॉर्ड्स भी क्या कर सकते हो डिलीट तो दैट इज द बेसिक डिफरेंस बिटवीन ट्रंकेट डिलीट एंड अपडेट तो यू शुड रिमेंबर दिस कॉमन डिफरेंस क्वेश्चन कॉमनली वो पूछेंगे स्टैंडर्ड रहता है लाइक वेयर एंड हैविंग क्लॉज व्हाट इज द बेसिक डिफरेंस करेक्ट तो ऐसे कुछ फेवरेट क्वेश्चंस होते हैं जो थ्योरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस है टेक्निकल के जो क्वेश्चंस है मैं क्वेरी वाले जो क्वेश्चंस है सिनारियो बेस्ड दैट आल्सो आई टेल यू डोंट वरी ओके वी आर हियर एट ओनली द लर्निंग स्टेज क्योंकि जब तक आप कमांड सारे नहीं सीखोगे तो एक्सरसाइजेस कैसे सॉल्व करोगे राइट और नॉट तो कमिंग टू ट्रंकेट कमांड this command removes all rows from the given table okay but the structure of the table will remain leaving table empty preserving its structure structure रहेगा structure जाएगा नहीं okay see here truncate table table name okay ठीक है command that truncate command is clear if you want I'll show you like for example इसमें अगर हम truncate apply किया अगर employee all 98 records will go but चलो हम लोग apply कर देते हैं truncate table employee. Before that, if you issue select star and check, is it displaying all 98 records? And now I'm issuing this command. Okay. Here it won't show how many record affected because कितने record affect होता है ये DML queries ही देता है. DML queries means update, delete, insert. DDL commands कभी भी number of row count affected नहीं बताएगा. Correct? So records are deleted. Now if you try to see the records in that, it will show you 0 records. See, all 98 records are gone. Understanding? Clear? So I hope you're understanding this. The records are gone, but the table is existing. But instead of that, if I issue drop table employee, now for drop also, you have to tell what to drop because drop is not only to drop table. Drop is for dropping a column, Drop is for dropping a function or a trigger or a procedure. So what you want to drop, that you have to mention here. So we want to drop employee table. Okay, employee table is dropped. And now if you issue this select query, it will not even show empty record. It will give you an error. It will say employee table doesn't exist only. See, is it giving an error? You can check. Table net-to-net db.employee doesn't exist. Is it clear? So I hope the difference is clear. And delete, we have already discussed yesterday. Delete is only having speciality that you can delete specific records, filtered record by using where clause. Okay. So quick difference I'll show you. Difference between truncate, delete, and drop. See, truncate removes all rows from a table. Okay, it will remove all the rows, but the table structure will exist. Delete deletes the record, but you can mention conditions also. So used to remove specific rows from a table based on the condition. And drop used to completely remove table, means the records are also deleted and the structure is also gone. Structure gone means from your data dictionary. Now you'll say, what is data dictionary? Data dictionary means data about data. Means हमारे डेटा की इंफॉर्मेशन और कहीं तो रखी है. मीन्स हमने जो टेबल्स बनाए हमारे टेबल के नेम उसके कॉलम नेम ये इंफॉर्मेशन भी और किसी टेबल में रखा है जिसको हम डेटा डिक्शनरी कहते हैं या मेटा डेटा कहते हैं या डेटा अबाउट डेटा अपने डेटा का डेटा और कहीं तो रखा हुआ है वहां से भी उसका एंट्री निकल जाएगा गेट इट एंड सिंटैक्सेस बताया हुआ है एंड यू शुड रिमेंबर ट्रंकेट एंड ड्रॉप आर डीडीएल कमांड डिलीट इज अ डीएमएल कमांड okay truncate doesn't give where condition all record deleted table structure exists drop delete the record also and the table structure also gone delete delete specific record also based on the condition so always speed point of view अगर लेता है तो delete हमेशा slower रहेगा क्यों क्योंकि उसको filtering भी करना है ये तो by default सब record delete तो always when you know that all the records are to be deleted don't go for delete from this directly delete what use truncate so that सबके सब records निकल जाएंगे get it okay so I hope this is clear to you truncate and but now here all the records are gone अब ये table भी चला गया table भी drop हुआ है इसलिए मैं उसको वापस recreate कर लेता हूँ and again I'll add these records these sample 100 records 98 records we had created with the help of AI. It's not necessary every time you ask to chat GPT, you can ask to any other AI tool if you are comfortable with any other AI tool. Okay? And now if I issue select star from employee, it will display all the 98 records. Okay? Okay. Now till here, if it is clear about truncate, drop, and delete, you can give me quick confirmation so that we can move to the next thing. As I said, a lot of things you have to learn. Okay, chalo
Clear,
quick
sir.
confirmation. Okay, okay. Moving to next concept. The next keyword is there called distinct. And this distinct keyword is to be used only in select clause along with the column. Okay, whenever you are issuing a select query and whichever column you want to print, you mention that column name. I hope yesterday we have discussed about select query. Select combinations. I told you, if you want all column, write star. If you want selected column, give the selected column name. If you want selected row, then write where clause. When you don't give where clause, it will print all the row. Yesterday only that combination, all row, all column, all row, selected column, then selected column, selected row. Okay. So whenever you're using select and you're mentioning the column name, okay, there you have to use this distinct keyword along with that column name. Here you have to use that distinct keyword. Okay. Now what this distinct keyword does, it will print only the unique values from that column before which you have mentioned the keyword distinct. Okay. So distinct is, it is going to remove the duplicates and only preserve which value? Unique value. So in this column, only the unique values are sent to Workbench for printing. Understanding? Now, sometimes if you use distinct with two column, then both column collective unique. Remember, not only like this, like if I'm writing select distinct and I'm giving column one and column two. So it is going to apply this distinct for both. Remember, both meaning C1 is repeated but C2 not, or C2 repeated but C1 not. It will do. Like suppose here you have 1 but here you have 5, here you have 1 but here you have 7. Will do. It will be considered distinct only. 1 5 1 7. Or here you have 2 5. So 5 is repeated but these are different. Still distinct. But if suppose 1 5 come again, then this is treated once only. 1 5 is appearing one more time. It will be printed once only. Means distinct is applied to both collectively. Collectively, it will apply distinct, meaning in C1 and C2 combined, the values should be distinct. Like if C1 is repeated, C2 should be different. C2 repeated, C1 should be different. But if both C1 and C2 are appearing again, it will keep it once in the output. In the output, you will get 1 5 once. Second time it won't show. Getting? So when to use distinct keyword? First of all, where to use distinct keyword? In select clause. And for what purpose? When you want to display unique values from any column. So whenever you use distinct keyword before that column, it will fetch only the unique values and only those unique values. Unique means distinct. Unique is another synonym of a similar word of distinct. And unique means what? Without repetition. No repetition. So all the distinct values are sent to the workbench for printing. See here. So distinct keyword is used within the select statement to retrieve unique values from a column or combination of column. I hope you understood the combination of column. Example I gave you. Yes or no? Others also. Okay? Students don't join sessions. What happens is then watching videos becoming a pending work. होता क्या है कि you decide that कि चलो आज नहीं अटेंड करता हूँ बट वीडियो वॉच करूंगा. बट होता क्या है वो वीडियो वॉच करना रह जाता है एंड फिर वो पेंडिंग होते जाता है एंड फिर काफी वीडियोस देखना एक्यूमुलेट होगा एंड देन यू स्टार्ट अवॉइडिंग एंड फिर भाग जाते हो. तो ऐसा मत करो. ठीक है. मेंटेन कंसिस्टेंसी. लाइक अदिति अदिति ने देखो अब तक एक बार भी लेक्चर मिस नहीं किया है फ्रॉम डे 1 टिल टुडे. शी इज नेवर मिस्ड. दैट इज अ वाइज पर्सन. वाइज पर्सन वैसा डिसीजन लेता है कि वो अटेंड ही करे क्योंकि इफ वन सेशन इज मिस्ड देन यू डिसाइड वीडियो वॉच करेंगे बट वीडियो वॉच करना रह गया तो अगले सेशन में कनेक्टिविटी नहीं रहता है एंड फिर वीडियो वॉचिंग का भी एक्यूमुलेट होता है. 3 4 वीडियोस एक साथ कैसे देखोगे? एक एक घंटे के. राइट और नो? एंड फिर आप लोग भाग जाते हो फिर कोर्स ही छोड़ देते हो एंड कोर्स छोड़ने के बाद फिर ट्रेनर को गालियां देते हो. तो ऐसा मत करो. गेटिंग? तो फ्रॉम आवर साइड वी आर trying to give everything what is possible. Your input is also there. Problem is what we take very less fees. No? As I'm charging 499, 499 is a peanut. No? वो 499 तो ऐसे एक बार हम रेस्टोरेंट में जाते हैं तो 1000 रुपए वैसे ही खर्च करते हैं. तो 499 is not a big amount. Therefore, you start doing it casual. The same fees when we start charging multiply 10. है ना? 4999 तो सीरियस हो जाओगे. ठीक है? तो प्लीज ऐसे मत करो. ठीक है? Try to be consistent, try to attend session regularly. मिस भी हुआ तो भी वीडियोस वॉच करो, वो वीडियोस देखना भी स्किप मत करो, ठीक है? इट इज मोटिवेटिंग इज माय जॉब, गेटिंग मोटिवेटेड और नॉट इज योर साइड, ठीक है? चल, जोक्स अपार्ट, मूविंग अहेड। तो डिस्टिंक्ट कॉम्बिनेशन का एग्जांपल भी मैंने अभी दिखाया कि डिस्टिंक्ट C1 C2, तो इट विल टेक कंबाइंड डिस्टिंक्ट, मीन C1 रिपीट हुआ है बट C2 नहीं, C2 रिपीट हुआ है बट चलेगा, बट C1 C2 दोनों रिपीट हो रहे हैं, तो इट विल कंसिडर इट एज डिस्टिंक्ट। ओके, सिंटैक्स देखो, सिलेक्ट डिस्टिंक्ट कॉलम फ्रॉम टेबल नेम, retrieves a list of unique values from column 1. And if you give combination, here it is not going to apply distinct only for column 1. It will apply for column 2 as well. Column 1, column 2, दोनों मिलके डिस्टिंक्ट कंसिडर। तो सपोज ऐसे है 1 5 1 3 2 5, ओके, बट वापस 1 5 आया रहेगा, तो व्हेन वी विल सी द आउटपुट यू वोंट सी 1 5 अगेन, क्योंकि 1 5 ऑलरेडी अपीयर हो रहा है। 1 5 1 3 2 5 यूनिक है, बट 1 5 अगेन अपीयरिंग, गॉन। अगर 2 5 वापस आ रहा है, नहीं लेगा। ओके, तो आई होप यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट। So return unique combinations of column 1 and column 2. Example, if you want, I'll quickly show you on our database. This is very perfect data table which we have created, in which there are a lot of records. Suppose I'm writing distinct, okay, department from employee. Now, suppose I'm not using distinct keyword. So will it give you all the values from department column from employee table? So in employee table, there are 98 records. It will show 98 departments in which there are many employees belonging to the same department. Yes or no? It will show you 98 records. See, 98 rows returned. And can you see in the output, okay, there is department repeating many times. Why? Because obvious, no, there can be many employees belonging to the same department. एक ही डिपार्टमेंट में एक से ज्यादा एम्प्लॉइज हो सकता है, इसलिए उसका डिपार्टमेंट का नाम रिपीट हो रहा है, ठीक है? बट इसी में अगर मैंने कीवर्ड डिस्टिंक्ट डाल दिया, ओके, डिस्टिंक्ट इफ आई पुट, इज इट शोइंग ओनली 4? मींस वो 98 में से सिर्फ 4 ही डिपार्टमेंट्स बच गए। इससे प्रूव होता है कि देर आर मेनी एम्प्लॉइज बिलोंगिंग टू द सेम डिपार्टमेंट, ठीक है? सेम थिंग इफ यू ट्राई टू अप्लाई फॉर सिटी, select city from employee. Now it may happen that there are many employees belonging to the same city. Is it showing 98 records? But if I put distinct over here, it will show only the distinct cities. See, वो 98 से 27 पे आ गए, correct? Now, can it happen that there are employees belonging to the same department, same city? ऐसे भी हो सकता है ना? There can be two employees who are in the same department, same city. Okay, हो सकता है ना? तो see here, if I'm giving like the distinct department comma city from employee. Okay, see, is it giving only 56 records? Actually हमारे पास 98 records है, but 98 में से सिर्फ 56 क्यों आए? क्योंकि डिपार्टमेंट एंड सिटी कॉम्बिनेशन भी रिपीट हुआ रहेगा। मीन्स कैन देयर बी टू एम्प्लॉइज आईटी पुणे, आईटी पुणे, कैन इट हैपन? जस्ट टेल मी यस नो, दोज आर लिसनिंग केयरफुली, ओनली listening carefully.
Yes.
May happen, no? Means you can have two employees which are in the same department, same city. So IT Pune can appear two times. But as you have given distinct to this combination, department city combination. So if department and city is repeating, it will take it once only. And that's the reason you got 56 records, guys. Actually 98 records है, उसमें से 56 आया, मीन्स इसे प्रूव्ड है कि ऐसे कुछ रिकॉर्ड्स रहेंगे जिनका सिटी एंड डिपार्टमेंट सेम रहेगा. देखो चाहिए तो देख सकते हो. See, you can have IT Pune and you may be having IT Pune again also. आईटी मुंबई है तो मे बी आईटी मुंबई, ये देखो आईटी मुंबई एंड आईटी मुंबई टू टाइम्स है. तो आईटी मुंबई टू टाइम्स है, तो इट विल कीप इट वंस ओनली इफ वी पुट योर कीवर्ड distinct. And remember, this distinct keyword will be used later also when we will come to aggregate functions. Aggregate function के समय भी ये distinct keyword बहुत useful होता है to get the correct summary result. एनालिटिक रिजल्ट अच्छा आना चाहिए, तो तब डिस्टिंक्ट यूजफुल है. देखो 98 से 56 पे आ गए. ठीक है, तो आई होप दैट पार्ट इज क्लियर टू यू. ओके, तो क्विक कंफर्मेशन दो मुझे एवरीवन दोज हु आर अटेंडिंग, सो दैट वी कैन मूव टू द नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. ओके, दोज हु आर अटेंडिंग, जिन्होंने ज्वाइन किया है जरा क्विकली बता दो.
Clear, sir.
श्योर, विल प्रोसीड फर्दर. चलो. Now we will move with next important topic, operators. ठीक है, तो what all different operators MySQL has given, all we will learn one by one. Okay, but what is operator? So you can say operator is a special symbol or it may be a keyword also. In some languages it is only symbol. Like जैसे Java है या C है, there it is only a symbol. Here they are keywords as well. So operator, as I said, it is a special symbol, or you can say it is a keyword which is performing some specific operation on operands, okay, and returning single value as result. Okay, what you'll remember, operators, they are special symbol or they are keyword and they're performing operation on what? Operands, specific operation. Means every operator is given its specific task. Plus, you have to do addition only. Multiply, you have to do star, only multiplication. So every operator is given its specific task. आपको इसको बोला गया है कि तुझे यही काम करना है और यही काम करना है. You don't try to do something more. Don't try to peep in others' work. दूसरे के काम में नाक मत डाल. और तुझे जो काम दिया है उतना ही करना है. Getting? और तुझे जितना दिया है उतना ही. तू चार चार काम नहीं करना है. Getting? It is like that. Try to relate it with your real life work. So special symbol, or we can call it as keyword, and it is performing what? Some specific operation on operands. And after doing operation on the operand, it returns single value as result. Result हमेशा एक ही वैल्यू आएगा, not more than one. ऐसा कोई भी ऑपरेटर नहीं है जो एक से ज्यादा रिजल्ट लाके देता है या रिजल्ट ही नहीं लाता है. ऐसे हो ही नहीं सकता है. Every operator returns a result. And how much? Exactly one. And the operator performs operation on what? Operands. So you'll say, what are operands? So operands are those elements on which the operation take place. जिस पे ऑपरेशन होता है. जैसे a plus b लिखा है, तो plus is a operator. Means it is telling what operation is to be done. But ये operation किस पे हो रहा है? A and B. तो A and B are operands. On whom the operation is taking are operand. And what operation? That is operator. Now, normally in SQL, operands can be constant values like literals, okay, or they can be columns. Columns say so it will take the value in that column, variable जैसे. Columns हो सकता है, तो वो क्या लेगा, वो कॉलम में जो रखा हुआ वैल्यू है वो यूज करेगा. लिटरल्स मीन्स डायरेक्ट कांस्टेंट वैल्यू. लाइक मैंने लिखा है सैलरी plus 500. So here, who is the operand? Salary and 500 and plus is the operator. 500 is a literal. Literal means constant value, which is never going to change, which is representing itself. जो खुद को ही 500 को ही रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है, कभी चेंज नहीं होगा. डायरेक्टली यूज किया, इट इज यूज डायरेक्टली. दे आर लिटरल्स. एंड कॉलम्स भी हो सकते हैं लाइक सैल. तो व्हाट इट विल यूज, द वैल्यू केप्ट इन दैट कॉलम. वो कॉलम में जो वैल्यू है वो लेगा. करेक्ट. तो ऑपरेटर्स क्या है, चलो क्विकली समझ में है. तो ऑपरेटर इज अ symbol, or it's a special symbol, or it's a keyword. It is performing specific operation on the operand, and after performing the operation it returns some single value as result. Getting? Then operands generally are columns or literals on which the operation is going to take place. Okay? Then what all different operators MySQL is supporting, that I'll tell you. Okay? But what are operators? So operators are used to perform operations on data. That data can be direct constant data. Data can be the data from table column. ये डेटा किसी टेबल के कॉलम का डेटा हो सकता है या कांस्टेंट वैल्यू हो सकता है. करेक्ट. तो ऑपरेटर्स आर यूज्ड टू परफॉर्म ऑपरेशंस ऑन data. Different types of operators are there. First, we'll discuss about arithmetic operator. Okay. Now, what all arithmetic operators are there? But before that, what are arithmetic operators? Operators which are performing operations on numbers. जो न्यूमरिक वैल्यू पे काम करता है, जो ऑपरेटर नंबर्स पे काम करता है, numeric value. The operators which work on numeric value or operators which work on numbers. Let the numbers be floating point, whole numbers, floating point number, doesn't matter. But the operators which work on numbers are called as arithmetic. Because we know arithmetic means doing operation on numbers, right? Or you can call it as algebraic operation or mathematical operations. So whenever you are doing any mathematical operations, they are called as arithmetic. Okay? So who all come under this category? So you have addition operator, that is plus a plus b. Okay, now remember that a and b can be what? वो a और b क्या हो सकता है? Literals. They can be column values. Column भी हो सकते हैं. Okay, I'll show you that. Don't worry. तो प्लस है, then we have minus for multiplication, sorry, minus for subtraction, then we have multiplication, division. Division will always return float division only. Okay, then we have modulus, which gives a remainder. Remainder operator है. Okay, तो all one by one I'll tell you. Tabular form में देता हूँ. First is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. ठीक है. रेस टू चाहिए रहेगा तो कुछ लैंग्वेज में डबल स्टार है. हियर आई गेस देयर इज अ बिल्ट इन फंक्शन कॉल्ड पीओडब्ल्यू. पीओडब्ल्यू या पावर नाम का एक फंक्शन है, उसको यूज कर सकते हो अगर आपको रेस टू वगैरह चाहिए तो ये स्टैंडर्ड है. ओके जैसे ये क्वेरी में यूज किया. देखो, यू आर ट्राइंग टू प्रिंट ऑल द एम्प्लॉइज. स्टार लिखा मीन्स ऑल कॉलम. So you're printing all the columns of employee table, but only those whose age plus 1 is going to be 60. ये equal to comparison है, assignment नहीं है, ये comparison. So it is just adding 1 in age. हर एक रिकॉर्ड का एज में 1 ऐड करके देख, परमानेंटली ऐड नहीं करेगा. It will just add for this comparison. It will check whether adding 1 in the age is equal to 60. मीन जिनका जिनका एज 59 है वो ही आएंगे इसमें. विल दे ओनली गेट फिल्टर्ड? दोज एम्प्लॉइज हुज एज इज 59, बिकॉज 59 plus 1 is equal to 60. Only those records will get filtered. Understanding? ठीक है. I'll show you not only for where, I'll show it only in printing. प्रिंटिंग में भी दिखाता हूं मैं आपको। ठीक है, चलो सी डायरेक्टली अगर मैं लिखता हूं यहां 5 + 2, ओके, या 5 - 2 और 5 × 2 or 5 divided by 2. Okay. Some language give double star also as a raise to, but here we don't have. MySQL में ऐसे नहीं है, कुछ लैंग्वेज में पाइथन है, इवन जावास्क्रिप्ट, न्यूअर वर्जन ऑफ जावास्क्रिप्ट में ये भी दिया है, पीएचपी में है। ओके, जावा डजंट हैव, हियर आल्सो वी डोंट हैव। ठीक है, रेस टू के लिए अलग सा एक बिल्ट इन फंक्शन है, यू कैन यूज इट। ओके, एंड देन वी हैव मॉड्यूलस, दैट्स ऑल। If I run this, select 5 + 2, 5 - 2, 5 × 2, 5 / 2, 5 mod 2. So 5 + 2 is 7. 5 - 2 is 3. 5 × 2 is 10. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. And 5 modulo 2 is 1. Modulus means remainder. It will give you remainder. So what is the remainder of dividing 5 by 2? 2 2s are 4, remainder 1. It will give you 1. Okay, you can check. See. Is it giving 7? 5 + 2 is 7. 5 - 2 is 3. 5 × 2 is 10. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. And 5 modulo 2 is 1. If you're finding out modulus of a floating point, then also it will give you 5.5 modulo 2. It will give answer 1.5. Is it giving answer 1.5? Okay. Now, the question is, if you're using modulus on different signs, like 5 mod 2, -5 mod 2, or 5 mod -2, or -5 mod -2. Now, in this case, what it does is, ऐसे सिचुएशन में क्या करता है, मॉड निकालते समय साइन इग्नोर करेगा। इट विल इग्नोर द साइन while फाइंडिंग आउट मॉड, मीन्स कहेगा कि साइन है ही नहीं, ऐसे सोच के 5 mod 2 निकालेगा। तो इन ऑल फोर आंसर तो 1 1 1 ही आने वाला है, 1 1 1 1। वाई? बिकॉज मैंने कहा ना, मॉड्यूलस निकालते समय वो साइन नहीं है ऐसे सोच के चलता है और रिमाइंडर निकालेगा। तो 5 mod 2, 5 mod 2, 5 mod 2, 5 चारों जगह पे 1। नाउ क्वेश्चन इज ऑफ साइन। व्हाट इट विल डू, वॉट एवर इज द साइन ऑफ द फर्स्ट ऑपरेंड, पहले ऑपरेंड का जो साइन है वो रिजल्ट को दे देगा। तो यहां पहले ऑपरेंड का साइन क्या है, नेगेटिव, यहां माइनस आएगा। यहां पहले ऑपरेंड का साइन पॉजिटिव, 1 ही बचेगा। यहां भी पहले ऑपरेंड का पॉजिटिव, and here what is the sign of the first operand? Minus. It will give minus. It doesn't follow old school formula. Old school formula में school days में remainder निकालने का जो formula था, that is numerator minus denominator into the floor division, it will not take that formula. Getting? या फॉर्मूला ऐसा है कि चारों जगह पे सेम आंसर है, ओनली द साइन ऑफ द फर्स्ट ऑपरेंड। तो पहले ऑपरेंड का साइन पॉजिटिव है इसलिए 1, यहां नेगेटिव है इसलिए -1, यहां पॉजिटिव है इसलिए 1, यहां नेगेटिव है इसलिए -1। करेक्ट? देखो, चाहिए तो मैं कोई दूसरा एग्जांपल देता हूं, -28 मॉड्यूलो 3 दे दो, या -3 लेते हैं। नाउ -28 मॉड्यूलो -3, नेगेटिव छोड़ दो, साइन छोड़ दो, सिर्फ 28/3 का रिमाइंडर क्या आएगा? विल द रिमाइंडर बी 1? 9 3 are 27, रिमाइंडर 1? यस और नो? 28 को 3 से अगर मैंने डिवाइड किया, ओके, 28 डिवाइडेड बाय 3, ठीक है? तो इज इट गोइंग 9 टाइम्स? 9 3 is 27, रिमाइंडर कितना बचता है? 1। तो यहां आने वाला क्या है? 1। बट व्हाट इज द साइन ऑफ दैट? साइन ऑफ द फर्स्ट ऑपरेंड। तो पहले ऑपरेंड का साइन नेगेटिव है इसलिए नेगेटिव आएगा। चेक करो गाइस, सी, इज इट गिविंग 1? इज इट गिविंग -1? यहां 1, यहां -1, यहां भी -1। इज इट राइट? जस्ट कैन यू गिव मी क्विक कंफर्मेशन, फटाफट? Any doubt in this, you can ask me. Yes or no? I'm waiting for you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Others also, please. बाकी लोग भी कुछ respond करो. Yes? ठीक है. Now the same operators you can apply on your table also for printing, for creating any virtual column. अगर आपको कुछ virtual column, virtual means permanently नहीं create करेगा. Only for printing you can create a new column. Like see, I want to print the name of employee, salary of employee, and 10% of that salary. So I'll create formula like this, salary into point 1. ठीक है? From employee. But when you will be running this query, in the output, three columns are there. One is the name column, salary column, and 10% of that salary. But that 10% of the salary column is just a virtual column. It is just only for printing. This column is not created as a permanent column in your table. वो सिर्फ display purpose के लिए create होगा. देखो. Is it creating? See, 55,000 ka 10%, 48,000 ka 10%. It has created an imaginary column, salary into point 1. Now, वो column name भी वही है ना, formula जो है वही column के name को है. तो आपको नहीं चाहिए तो इधर as करके alias name दे सकते हैं. Getting? As I'm giving bonus. So now the label will be bonus. Can you see? यहाँ एक column. But please remember, bonus is not a permanent column in your table. It is just a virtual column created only for printing. Printing के लिए वो column create हुआ है. Get it? And वो runtime create हुआ है column जिसमें हर salary का 10%, salary का 10%. अंडरस्टैंडिंग गाइस. इतना ही फॉर्मूला नहीं है. लाइक अगर आपको नेट बोनस में नेट सैलरी चाहिए, सैलरी प्लस बोनस, ये जो भी बोनस है प्लस ये सैलरी, दैट ऑल्सो यू कैन डू. ओके, ऐसे सैलरी इनटू और सैलरी प्लस सैलरी इनटू पॉइंट वन. नाउ कॉमन जिसको मैथ्स बहुत अच्छा आता है वो उसको पता चलेगा कि सैलरी प्लस सैलरी इनटू पॉइंट वन की जगह पे सैलरी कॉमन लिया तो what will come? 1 plus point 0.1. So 1 plus point 0.1 means 1.1. So can I directly multiply with 1.1? Getting? तो वो सब मैथ्स का खेल है. जिनको मैथ्स आता है वो वैसे यूज करेंगे. अब यहां भी देखो, बेसिक सैलरी प्लस बोनस is coming this thing. But is it printing that same formula? तो आपको वो फॉर्मूला नहीं चाहिए, उसकी जगह पे कुछ अलग नाम चाहिए तो यू कैन गिव लाइक नेट सैलरी और टेक होम सैलरी. ठीक है. एंड नाउ इफ यू रन इट, इज इट प्रिंटिंग वन एक्स्ट्रा कॉलम कॉल्ड नेट सैलरी? तो इस तरह से आप लोग ये अरिथमेटिक ऑपरेटर्स कहां यूज कर सकते हो? प्रिंटिंग में भी, सिलेक्ट क्लॉज में भी आप लोग इन फॉर्मूलाज को यूज कर सकते हो. कैन यू सी इट हैज अप्लाइड दिस फॉर्मूला ऑन द कॉलम वैल्यू, on each and every column value. So each and every column नहीं, each and every value of that column. English बहुत important होता है. English is very, how you frame the sentence उसका interpretation अलग होगा. Each and every value of that column, this formula is applied. तो salary में 98 salaries है. Employee table is containing 98 records. So on each 98 salaries, this formula is applied. And you get 98 outputs. 98 वैल्यूज मिल रहे हैं. ठीक है. तो अरिथमेटिक ऑपरेटर, आई होप इट इज क्लियर. यस or no? Then quickly about
Yes.
comparison operator, I'll tell you so that बाकी operators भी पढ़ने हैं. There are many more operators also. So next is comparison operator. Comparison operator is for checking the relation between two values. Now that two values can be column, they can be one column, one literal, two literal values. अभी बताया ना मैंने कि operands क्या हो सकते हैं. Operands are the values on which operation take place. Operands can be literals, operands can be columns. ठीक है? तो कंपैरिजन ऑपरेटर इज चेकिंग द रिलेशन बिटवीन टू ऑपरेंड्स. दो ऑपरेंड के बीच में क्या रिलेशन एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है. इन शॉर्ट इट इज कंपेयरिंग टू वैल्यूज. करेक्ट. तो वी हैव वन लेस देन ऑपरेटर. लेस देन होता है विच विल रिटर्न ट्रू. एंड ऑल दीज कंपैरिजन ऑपरेटर रिटर्न ट्रू और फॉल्स. मैंने बुलियन रिटर्न करता है ट्रू और फॉल्स. बट एसक्यूएल में ट्रू एंड फॉल्स ये 1 and 0 से रिप्रेजेंट होगा. Getting? I'll show you that. So A less than B, if A is less than B, true, otherwise false. Then we have less than equal. Then we have greater than equal. And equal, not like Java to equal or like C to equal. C में कैसे होता है? अगर कंपैरिजन करना है तो दो इक्वल लिखते हो एंड असाइनमेंट करना है तो सिंगल इक्वल. Here for comparison also we have single equal. Comparison may be A equal to B. It will compare whether both are equal or no. Getting? So equal, greater than equal, equal, greater than, less than, and then we have not equal. Not equal ये भी यूज कर सकते हो या ये भी, दोनों स्टाइल अलाउड है. MySQL allows both the style. ठीक है? तो quickly comparison operator. In that first is equal to. Remember, only single equal is there. It is comparing two values, whether they are exactly same. अगर वो दोनों exactly same है तो 1 आएगा, नहीं तो 0 आएगा. देखो, select 10 equal to 5. Is 10 equal to 5? No, it will give 0. But if I give 10 equal to 10, it will print 1. Getting? Then we have not equal. Anyone you can use, less than, greater than, or not equal. I mean, this is true when they are not equal. Just say here, if I'm using not equal, it will give false. Because is 10 not equal to 10? It will give false. But instead of 10 and 5, is 10 not equal to 5? Yes, it will give 1. Okay? Then we have greater than equal, less than equal. Okay? Example देखो, ये equal operator मैंने where clause में use किया. So what it is checking in the where clause? Age plus 1 is equal to 60. Age plus 1 60 है क्या नहीं, ये कंपेयर कर रहा है. ओके, तो क्विकली यहां मैं दिखा देता हूं. लाइक सपोज आई एम राइटिंग 5 लेस देन 6, 5 लेस देन इक्वल टू 6, 5 greater than 6, 5 greater than equal to 6, 5 equal to 6, and 5 not equal to 6. So in which context you will get 0 and in which context you will get 1? So 5 less than 6, yes, you'll get 1. 5 less than equal to 6, yes, you'll get 1. Is 5 greater than 6? No, 0. You're 0. You're also 0. You're 1. Check the result. Is it giving 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1? On the table also you can use. Getting like this. Select star from employee where salary greater than 50,000. So it will filter only those records whose salary is more than 50,000. Getting? So from 98 we are getting 82 records. यहाँ देख सकते हो हमारे पास 98 records है, उसमें से सिर्फ 82 records है. Getting? तो उल्टा अगर मैंने less than लिखा रहता था, less than equal to. So it will take only which employees whose salary is less than or equal to 50,000. See, you are getting 16 records. Getting, guys? So this way you can make use of what? Comparison operator. You can use it to compare strings as well, huh? Like this. Select star from employee where city equal to Pune. Correct? Now here the comparison is lexicographically. Lexicographically means text comparison. Alphabetic comparison is there. But it is case insensitive. मीन्स अगर डेटाबेस में पुणे पूरा कैपिटल है और यहाँ कंपेयर करते समय टाइटल लिखा है तो भी वो फिल्टर होगा करेक्ट तो ओनली विच रिकॉर्ड्स विल कम ओनली फ्रॉम पुणे सिटी सी 21 records of Pune city. Understanding? So I hope you are getting it what I want to say. Relational operator. Then we have other operators also like membership operator, logical operator. फिर पैटर्न मैचिंग के लिए लाइक है रेंज चेकिंग के लिए बिटवीन है तो ऑल दैट ऑपरेटर्स इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन वी विल डिस्कस